The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
Hi, my name is Nelson Ng. I'm the chairman for Regina Chinese Freemason. Every year, we do the Chinese New Year to celebrate and raise money for Children's Hospital, Children's Unit. But this year, why we do Spring Festival? Because renovation of casino. That's why we changed the day to April. But for our principle, our still raising money for children. That's why we try hard every year. We will raise the money and then through the Regina Hospital Foundation for the Children's Unit. I hope everybody enjoy today. Thank you. We're more than 10 years already. Hope everybody give us the support. Thank you.
All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Cassidy from Z99 here on behalf of Arulco Radio, and I would like to begin by acknowledging that we are on the traditional lands of Treaty 4 territory, the original lands of the Cree, Ojibwe, Saulteaux, Dakota, Nakota, Lakota, and the Métis. It is my pleasure to join you and our honored guests at the Chinese Spring Festival Celebration 2023. Welcome to it, everybody. You ready for a wonderful night? Yes. It is also my privilege to co-MC alongside Jeremy Ng, Kyla Kalachuk, and Michael Cram behind me. So not just my voice tonight, not just my face, others to enjoy. This year marks the 13th year that the Regina chapter of Chinese Freemasons of Canada has hosted this event, and for the 12th consecutive year, we have a big crowd as we celebrate the Chinese Spring Festival. Now tonight, it is a wonderful evening with exciting cultural entertainment performances and a special live auction as well, and all proceeds go to support children's health care at Regina General Hospital Pediatric Unit. Would you agree that children are our biggest assets? They're our future, and they need to be healthy to continue building our great community. So thank you to our generous sponsors for tonight and the dedication of our volunteers. We have raised over $1 million in the previous years for various pediatric departments. Absolutely amazing. That includes the neonatal intensive care unit, which is very near and dear to my heart. One of my nephews, Teddy, born at 26 weeks, spent 101 days in a NICU, and it saved his life. He is now the cutest 4-year-old on the planet. So the NICU is so important. You're also raising funds for the Pediatric Asthma Clinic, Pediatric Outpatient Clinic, the Children's Ward, the Children's Emergency Ward for the General Hospital, Wascana Rehabilitation Center, Pediatric Outpatient Unit, and the Autism Assessment Center. So we hope that this year's charity banquet will once again enable us to raise more funds in support of the children's healthcare at Regina General Hospital Pediatric Unit. So the Chinese Freemasons, excited to work with the Hospitals of Regina Foundation again to help raise important funds to buy new equipment for the children's healthcare at the hospital.
Good evening, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends. Before we begin, I would ask for a moment of silence for Derek Meyer, MLA for Wash Acres, who bravely battled cancer and will be remembered for his endless service to our province. Let's pray for 30 seconds. It gives me a great pleasure as the chairman of the Regina chapter of the Chinese Freemason Society to extend greetings to all attending tonight's Regina Chinese Freemason 13th Chinese Spring Festival Celebration Banquet. I feel deeply honored to have this opportunity to send my warm wishes to all of you during this special occasion. The Chinese Freemason Society of Canada has over a century worth of history, dating back to 1863. Our Chinese ancestors left their families and came to this new country to make a living and built the first Qigong Tong building in Belleville, BC. now is declared a National Historic Site of Canada. Our historic struggles and involvement in Canada has helped shape this country's culture and political landscapes. And although we have a respectful tie to our home country, we are now proud to be part of Canada, a country with democratic freedom. Our Regina Chinese Freemason chapter was established on 1929, and we opened in 2007. Tonight, it will be a formal evening with an exciting program of cultural entertainment. The special dancing performance will be performed by Confucius Institute and sponsored by Victoria Square Mall. There will be a special life option charity and raffle draw. All money will proceed to support the children's health at Regina Hospital. Children are our biggest asset. They are our future. They need to be healthy to continue to building our great community. Thank you to the generosity of our sponsor and dedication of our volunteer. We have raised over $500,000 for Regina Chinese General Hospital. And this year again, we hope that this banquet will enable us to raise more funds in support of children's health care at Regina General Hospital. During tonight's Chinese Spring Festival celebration, we would like to encourage everyone to purchase the raffle ticket, as all the money proceeded from the sales of this ticket will go to support this cause. On another note, on April 8, 2016, we also signed with City of Regina Cemetery Area and Destination Agreement. Every year we pay a lump sum to look after the Chinese section of this designated area. We are especially proud since 2017 to have our own pavilion called the Spirit of China at Mosaic. You will be held again in the coming June 1, 2, 3, 2023. Please come to celebrate with us. In our celebration tonight, I ask you to bow and take a minute to remember the Chinese Freemasons' history, the present and the future, and all the important memories that make up our community here in Canada. The Chinese Freemason Society has buildings and organizations all over Canada. We hope to continue to contribute and serve this community and our country. I want to continue my work and have a dream to build a Chinese gate and to develop Chinatown in Regina to attract more and more investors and tourists. I wish my dream will come true. As the chairman of Regina Chinese Freemason, I hope the future generation will do the same to carry on our ancestors' vision of established culture vibrations. By putting forth efforts into building this country and expanding peace, I want to thank everyone and wish you all the fruits and success. I'm especially pleased to see the continued success or unity of Chinese Freemason in Regina. On behalf of Chinese Freemason, may I wish you all a most successful future and happy Spring Festival. Thank you.
And I also want to acknowledge the Freemasons, Chinese Freemasons, for their diligent efforts to present this exciting evening with so much wonderful entertainment that we are about to see, as well as some wonderful food. I also commend you for encouraging your members to participate fully in our multicultural country. I appreciate your openness to work with other organizations and support other Asian heritage associations. I'm truly grateful for all the work that your group does for the betterment of our city and our province. Your tradition of supporting fundraising efforts and sharing resources with the broader community is certainly admirable. Your ongoing partnership with the Hospital of Regina Foundation, to produce fundraising galas like tonight's special Spring Festival is a wonderful example of your continued support of worthy charities. And I want to extend a broader thank you to all the members of the Chinese community in attendance here tonight for sharing your rich and ancient culture. There are people here tonight from diverse communities and backgrounds, and I'm sure we all appreciate your sharing of your culture. Although we have different traditions and beliefs, we are united in celebrating Chinese culture and supporting a great cause. I want to extend that appreciation to everyone who is attending here this evening and to help raise funds to support the important work of the Children's Ward at Regina General Hospital. Thank you for joining the Chinese Freemasons in their mission to improve the lives of others, and in this case, our children. To the Freemasons and everyone present who volunteers their time in support of community events and organizations, thank you. You are wonderful examples of what we can accomplish when we work together. And I want to recognize this evening's entertainers. I'm sure we will be very well entertained. We're grateful for the effort that you put into your work and the entertainment that you will present to us this evening. Donna and I are looking forward to sharing the evening with you. In closing, I'm pleased to bring greetings on behalf of His Majesty King Charles III, King of Canada. In the spirit of multiculturalism and sharing a little bit of my culture, I will share these greetings in my first language of Woodland Cree. Charles Nisto, Canada. Thank you, and I look forward to the rest of the evening.
Everyone, I hope you're all having a fantastic night. And I really wish I could have been there with you in person because I know how special Nelson's events are. But I know that you're going to have a wonderful night. Two things about Nelson events that I've come to know over the years: nobody goes home hungry or thirsty. Nelson, you've had a fantastic history of supporting important causes and charities in our cities, and you've always found a way to bring people together from all different backgrounds. And tonight you're celebrating the Chinese Spring Festival, so I know it's going to be a fun evening of great food and entertainment. So I look forward to joining you in person at your next event, and I just hope everyone has a fantastic evening.
Before I get started on the greetings and talking about Nelson's great charitable work, Regina did have a tough day today, and there is an empty seat from one of our MLAs that passed away a couple weeks ago. Derek Myers was an amazing champion for Regina. We celebrated his life today at the Connexus Art Center, and this is one of the events he would have always been at. So in recognition of Derek not being here today, it's a great loss to our city. But Nelson coming to here and have everyone come together is a great way to celebrate Derek's life. So I just want to say thank you. And Derek, I know you're here in spirit. Andrew kind of took a lot of what Nelson does for the community and wrapped it all up in a nice little 5-second speech, but you can't see enough. Nelson, his family, his support group does amazing work across the city all year round. And this is just one way to top off a wonderful way and a great way to kick off the renewal that is spring. The charities that you've given the money to, you've talked about the $500,000. Helping the children of Regina is something that's very close to my heart as a father, and I know it's close to your heart as well, Nelson, and everyone that is out here. Our province's model is for many people's strength, and you actually see this in the crowd here today, all the cultural groups that have come together to support Nelson and to support those charities. So Nelson, thank you very much for once again bringing our beautiful city together. I'm looking forward to the entertainment, the dancing, and the food. And everyone make sure when Nelson comes around that you share a toast and a drink with him, because he loves to do that and share a drink with everyone in the room. So Nelson, thank you very much. Enjoy your evening, everyone.
Hi, everybody. Thanks. It's wonderful to be here once again. So many dignitaries here. I won't go over everyone, but so nice to see my colleague, Greg Lawrence. Thank you for the previous speakers for acknowledging our friend, Derek Myers. This has been a wonderful event for many years. I've been in MLA for a while now, and something you always look forward to. You look forward to the being around Nelson and Jamie, and thank you so much for all your years of work. I know the Freemasons have been around since 1863. I don't think Nelson's been quite that long, but he's been doing this for years and years and years. And there's a lot of work that goes into this, I know. So thank you. And we get to experience my favorite part is the food, the fellowship, the dancing or the performances that will come. So very much appreciate that, all the logistical work that goes into these things. And I appreciate the coming together of folks to have some fellowship, but also raise some funds for a very worthwhile cause. So thanks all the work that's been done over the years. Hope to be able to come back for many more. But everyone enjoy their night. Thanks for having me.
天地悠悠，过客匆匆，潮起又潮落。恩恩怨怨，生死白头，几人能看透？红尘呀滚滚，痴痴呀情深，聚散总有时。留一半清醒，留一半醉，至少梦里有你追随。我拿青春赌明天，你用真情换此生。岁月不过明天，多少的忧伤，何不潇洒走一回？天地悠悠，过客匆匆，潮起又潮落。恩恩怨怨，生死白头，几人能看透？红尘呀滚滚，痴痴呀情深，聚散总有时。留一半清醒，留一半醉，至少梦里有你追随。我拿青春赌明天，你用真情换此生。岁月不知明天，多少的忧伤，何不潇洒走一回？Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
轻轻沉睡，沉睡的心里，慢慢睁开你的眼睛，看看忘了的世界是否依然孤独地转个不停。春风不解风尘，吹动少年的心，让昨夜脸上的泪痕吹进风的流。抬头见着天空的翅膀，候鸟出现它的影迹，带来远处的季风，无情的暂缓已远存在的消息。雨伞半夏飘零，燃烧。 谁能不顾自己的家园，抛开记忆中的红颜？谁能沿袭看他卓越的忧愁，带走我们的笑容？青春不叫红尘，愿这真眼流亏，让就会不见你泪水，祝愿了你的年永。唱出你的乐器，伸出你的双手，让我拥抱着你的梦，让我拥有你真心的念头，让我们的笑容充满着青春的骄傲，为明天献出虔诚的祈祷。轻轻敲碎沉睡的心灵，慢慢张开你的眼睛，看那忘了的世界是否依然孤独地转个不停。春风不止红尘，大地光彩重生，让和风火车的音响谱成生命的乐章。唱出你的热情，伸出你的双手，让我拥抱着你的梦，让我拥有你真心的念头，让我们的笑容充满着青春的骄傲，为明天献出虔诚的祈祷。唱出你的热情，伸出你的双手，让我拥抱着你的梦，让我拥有你真心的念头，让我们的笑容充满着青春的骄傲，让我们期待明天会更好。唱出你的热情，伸出你的双手，让我拥抱着你的梦，让我拥有你真心的念头，让我们的笑容充满着青春的骄傲，为明天伸出虔诚的祈祷。谢谢 ，Thank you。
Thank you so much.
I'm Dr. Chiranjeev Talukdar, a pediatrician in Regina over 50 years. I am very pleased to say that we are celebrating Chinese New Year, and all the proceeds will be going to the Department of Pediatrics at the Regina General Hospital. And also, this event is going to be very pleasant with a lot of cultural events and exquisite Asian cuisine. I would like to welcome everyone who is attending the Chinese New Year. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, Kitamska Tinawal, Tawago Gumantek, David Pratt, and the Sigo son, Muscapiting Ochinya. I just first of all want to greet all of you today that are here today for another beautiful event. We were here last year too, again with Nelson, and had a great time. I want to acknowledge all the dignitaries that are here this evening. I first of all want to acknowledge the representative of the Crown, Lieutenant Governor Morasti, and Mrs. Morasti tonight. Donna, good to see you as always. Wherever we go, you always seem to be there. Wherever I met you, I'm usually 2 or 3 feet behind you. So it's good to see you tonight, as well as the Consul General and the Deputy Consul General. Good to see you from the People's Republic of China. It's good to meet you finally and to be able to sit with you and talk about some of the opportunities that we potentially could have with First Nations people in Canada, and as well as the People's Republic of China. I believe we share a long, similar history in our experiences with Western colonization, as well as some of the challenges that we've had in the past with the Crown. But we're always optimistic that we can move forward together in a good way, as has always been our way as Indigenous people, is to welcome you to our territories and to also share in the wealth and the bounty of our territories too as well. Acknowledge all of our leadership that are in the room today, Chief Michael Starr, Tribal Chief Four Horns, Chief Roger Redmond. I can't see anybody else here. If I missed you, I apologize to our leadership, but I acknowledge the leadership that are here and the good work that all of you are doing too as well. I know that Chief Redmond is moving forward on your Dakota Treaty. Finally, the Dakota people are being recognized by Canada in a good way, which has been long overdue. Your loyalty to the Crown since the War of 1812 and prior to that is finally being recognized by the current federal government. So we acknowledge that good work that you are doing for the Dakota people, Chief Redmond. I acknowledge all the government MLAs here too today as well, Minister Mikowski and all your colleagues that are here today too from the Sask Party government. We acknowledge you, our government partners. We may have challenges, we may have disagreements, but at the end of the day, we call this place home. It's home for all of us, and we have to learn to live together. You know, when people live in the same house, doesn't mean that everyone in that house is going to get along. Sometimes there's a lineup in the morning in the bathroom, and that time Dad gets in the shower, the hot water's gone. But it doesn't mean Dad's going to pack up and move out, right? It means he's going to probably buy another hot water heater. And it's the same way we have challenges here within our region. We may have differences of opinion as Indigenous people and non-Indigenous people when it comes to particular issues, whether it's justice, child welfare, or natural resources. But at the end of the day, we have to work together, not just for our our current generation, but for those generations that are yet to come. I also want to acknowledge Carla Beck and the official opposition leaders to members too as well that are here. You play an important role within society because every government must be held accountable. As much as I'm a likable guy, not everybody likes me either. So I have my critics too, but it's our critics that hold us accountable. It's our critics that keep us from being proud and arrogant, and it's our critics that keep us humble and accountable. So you continue to do your role, holding the government accountable for all the people of Saskatchewan. So at the end of the day, let's continue to work together. And I want to acknowledge the Freemasons, as well as Nelson, for the great work that they do, along with Jamie, to continue to push and to continue to make those critical investments for the Regina General Hospital, as well as the Regina General Hospital Foundation. We acknowledge you for your good work today too as well. We're looking forward to being here again with you tonight. We're looking forward to the entertainment. We're looking forward, of course, to the food, the laughter, and of course, bidding on the auctions. And I know that many of us are going to try our best to try to get those 2 free tickets anywhere in the world. So enjoy ourselves tonight. We've just come out of a long time of COVID, but it's good to have gatherings like this again. It's good for us to be together as friends and family, and let's continue to strive to make all of this place, for everybody, a bright place and a place that we can be all proud of as we move forward together. Hi, miigwech, mercy cho, padamia, and panamia.
It's great to be here with all of you this evening. It's my honor to bring greetings on behalf of the official opposition. And I'm joined by my colleagues tonight, Trent Witherspoon and Nicole Sarr. I want to say thank you and welcome to all of the dignitaries that are here tonight, His Honor, Ms. Morasti. And I want to say, as has been mentioned today, we came from a celebration of life today, at the Center of the Arts in honor of our colleague, Derek Myers. And we've been thinking a lot about how lucky we are to be able to gather here and enjoy each other's company. As Vice Chief Pratt just said, regardless of differences, when you're at a Nelson event, a Nelsoning event, we're all friends. We all have a common goal. And I want to say thank you for your contributions, Nelson and the Chinese Freemasons, to our community and ensuring that all children in our province and in our city have a chance to thrive. $500,000 is a wonderful contribution, but you contribute to our community in so many other ways. And being mindful of that and our great privilege to all be able to be together here, I'm also reminded of someone else who's missing here tonight, and that is Barb Didai, who played a big role in our community and bringing people together. And I want to just note to Barb and all who miss her, that she had a big part in building this big multicultural community along with Nelson and many others, and that we miss her. We miss those who are no longer here with us, but we carry on in ensuring that we can gather together and all coalesce under that goal of ensuring that all children in this province can thrive. So I want to say thank you to Nelson and all those who share that goal. I just want to, thank you. So tonight, enjoy the entertainment, enjoy the speeches, but most of all, enjoy each other's company, because it really is something very special that we all get to gather here in honor of such a good cause. Thank you, Nelson, for bringing us all together.
Good evening. It is an absolute honor to be here this evening, so I will say to his and her honor, and Vice Chief of FSIN, Travel Chief, Chiefs, all of the honorables. What strikes me, actually, just to be really quick here, is Nelson, you are not only a champion for our city, but you bring together champions for our city. And I can't tell you how grateful I am. On behalf of Council, as well as the City of Regina, it is wonderful to be here. You have served our community a long time. You champion Chinese culture. You champion business in our community and in our province. You champion charity and the well-being of children. I can tell you as mayor, I'm eternally grateful for citizens such as yourselves that continue to contribute to the rich multicultural fabric that is our community. I hope everyone enjoys themselves tonight. Thank you to the Chinese Freemasons and all of the volunteers that come together to put something like this on. And I do tell everyone often that I think the Regina community is one of the most generous in the country, so leave that as a hint when the auction comes, so we can support Nelson and the children of our community. Thank you so much.
Oh, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good evening. It's really my pleasure to be here tonight with all of you in celebrating the Chinese Spring Festival. On behalf of the Chinese Consulate General in Calgary, I'd like to extend our warmest greetings. Wish you all a happy, healthy, and prosperous year of the rabbit. 祝大家新春快乐，兔年大吉，恭喜发财。Thank you, thank you. I know all of you have been caring and also following the development in China. And I can tell you that in China, our people are now embarking on a new journey of and with confidence to build China into a modern social, a modern and prosperous socialist country in all respect, and China will be committed to high quality development and high standard opening up. So in this way, it is believed that Chinese modernization will not only lead China to a brighter future, and for sure it will bring more development opportunities to Canada and the rest of the world. And also the Regina local Chinese community has a long history in serving our own people, promoting Chinese culture, and taking active part in the local social and economic development, and fostering exchanges between our two countries. We really appreciate this, and we look forward to your continuous contribution to the betterment of the local Chinese community, and also for the advancement of bilateral exchanges and collaboration between China and Canada. And I also like to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for